Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers. Using the Legends mod, doing the solo Crusader playthrough. Just me and Don hanging out on the outskirts of town. Just giving a look over. I need to repair some of my stuff here before we take off. But I think in the general gist of things, I do want to head back out. We have a little bit map to explore. There seems to be some bandits here that we might be able to look at taking out now. But in general, we need to fulfill our ambition. Find all the legendary locations. Get experience so we can lock some more perk points. And see if we can get lucky in finding any good gear, which is part of the reason bandits might be kind of what we're looking for. I think first up we might head here though to the abode of the Unite and maybe stop down here to the long forgotten tomb, see what they've been up to in our absence and our path of swinging down this way, because I think this is all we really need to explore left. So I guess long story short, that's our goals right now. If I feel real ballsy, I might go check out the hunting grounds here, but I don't think we're quite ready for that. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get the damage output needed to do said things, but we'll take a look. For now, one step at a time. Let's just come down here. This is a lot of foot traffic, but let's go ahead and kind of repair up our stuff. Shouldn't take too long, but I don't want to kind of get out there and not be prepared for a fight, especially since it won't be very far till we do. Surely this will be necromancers. Sir Albrecht the Vengeful, fallen hero, plethora of Wiedergängers, a few necromancers. This is gonna, for the most part, kind of be a similar fight to the last one. But now that there's champions here, this is actually getting a little bit more interesting. In terms of favorite enemies, we have Ancient Dead, we have Noxayers, which I'm not interested in. It really just helps spawn things I don't want to fight. Surprisingly, Necrosavants are there. Oh, I already have the undead one. I was going to say, I can't believe zombies aren't there. It's the one I already picked. I'm an idiot. But I feel like it is definitely spawning more champions, having that perk, right? Let's make sure I'm not making that part up. Also increases the rate of Wiedergänger champions. Well, that I think is undoubtedly happening. But there's no time like the present. Let's throw ourselves in there and see what happens. It's just life and death, right? Would like to get this high ground. Yep, so much for that. I mean, not that we can't take it eventually, but or that it probably matters a tremendous amount. No, don't do that. 27 of them. Oof. Let's go just switch out. My cat's doing something, I can hear it. This is going to be a tricky little path to try to get down. A little narrow way. I'm trying to find out where those necromancers are. So I think we're just going to have to kind of cut through and push. Oh, well. That's something, I suppose. I expect them to be about right there. Let's just take our time, breathe. Yeah, there's one. Well, we at least know where one is, I guess. Please. There's the other, and I'm assuming that's both of them. Looks like there might be a third. I can't tell if this is a zombie or not. No, just two. From everything I know, it seems like it'll be just two of them. And that won't be lasting very long. Whoa, look at that guy. He's not even our champion. I don't know where our champion is. He's probably lost somewhere trying to walk around. Okay. He raised his dead friend. How loving. You just couldn't be without him. Well, he is right about that. They're both going to be going to hell together. Oh, well. Are you the champion? No. You had a little skull underneath of him, so I got confused for a hot second, but it's just the normal skull. It's nothing fancy here. No, don't do that. Come on, you jerks. Still 22 of these bastards. Stop fighting me. I didn't mean to hit me either. You know what? I'm done with you emotionally. I've emotionally just finished with you. Thank you. I don't feel like I was asking too much. Now where's this champion at? I came for the champion. Well, that's not what I meant, but... let's take a breather. There he is. He's got military cleaver. That looks to be pretty normal, so... guessing it's going to probably be another shield. I think all champions, at least this used to be the fact, guaranteed spawn with a famed item. So I guess we'll see. From here on out, it should be a relatively, hopefully, simple, straightforward fight. Yeah, just destroy everything. Two, three. You want to get back up? Of course you do. Pick up a different cleaver, get murdered. 5,000 experience in my pocket. And we, of course, have another famed shield. Well, at least we have a lot to pick from. That is undoubted. This one seems rather familiar. This one. 15. I mean, it's like splitting hairs, really. But I can guarantee you we're not going to keep at least one of them. And we got some nice bowls and stuff to sell, so at least we got loot. We did turn a profit, and for now, at least that eyesore is gone. And I kind of just remembered this is Lindworm country. It's not my favorite place to be. Oh. Well, you should probably be able to sell things for a crap ton. Golden Goose agrees. Oh, yeah. Between the seasonal failure and the fact they have ambush trade routes, they're in trouble. Let's go ahead and sell this shield. I'm not emotionally attached to it. As well as these dog bones. I imagine with future updates, more things are going to be happening with some of this taxidermy stuff. Which would be great, especially for the newer enemies. For now, it doesn't do much for me. I doubt there's going to be a lot going on here. A lot of jobs. Greenskins. Cop shot. Yeah. You want me to deliver something for a lot of money. Hohenfesta to the northeast. Now that place I think would be worth going to, but that's a long trip. And this looks like Lindworms. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Not a 3 skull. I don't see anything good coming from that. Ugh. Lindworm country. At least I know where to go if I want to find them, I suppose. So southeast of here, supposedly there were some bandits. I kind of forgot about that until just about now. I'm in a stellar mood for whatever reason. I won't complain. Let's go ahead and repair. We're missing a fair amount of hit points on items and stuff. I was gonna say that can't be everything. 23 units. 23 tools. Units, whatever you want to call them. Race that horse. Someone step forward and race that horse. Well, it should be Don. Yeah, I'll bet 500 on this. Don loses. But we had a good time. It's further really upsets Don because it's a strong reminder that he really is just a person with the donkey masks on. You know, no one wants to come to terms, break their fantasy, you know. There you are. I was gonna say, where are these bastards? A leader, master archers. Ugh. Are they gonna go back in and strengthen up a bit? They don't seem like they know what they're doing. I really don't want to fight the master archers. Or the veterans. Like, this really isn't doing a whole lot for me emotionally. Rabble. Adorable. Invisible footprints everywhere. I guess I found them for what that's worth. We're getting low on food. I guess we'll head back here. They did have food. Not that they're willing to sell it to me now, but... Oh, he wants me to fight a orc warlord. For 15 grand, which is a pretty extreme amount of money. Let's go ahead and just camp out for the night. If we're really lucky, maybe we'll get some training, but I kind of only stop for food. Ested now belongs to House Edric. Where? Oh. So they're just like perpetually in a war, which is weird. Wow, you're selling dried fruits for 300? That's impressively expensive. Alright. Otherwise, I think we're alright to maybe just forget about this place. It's not out here. There could be some really cool spawns around here. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I'm not that interested in that. Let's pop down here real quick. Ultimately, as I said at the beginning of the episode, I do want to head west, but you wouldn't know that by the way I'm just kind of taking my sweet time to get there. That's Orc Young. It's good experience. It's good experience. It's ultimately the reason to do it. Let's bring it down. It is the Greenskin War anyways. We should do our part. This is doing our part. And you're gonna put me on this crap terrain, aren't you? At least they can't knock me off of it. Come on. Get up in here. Seems to be just two behemoths from what I can tell. Okay, really? He rolled 5% both times. Luckiest goddamn Orc Young to ever exist. Fucking 5%. See, it's hard because there's a mod to remove that 5% cap on both ends, which I would absolutely love to take, but really then, what would be the challenge for 99% of the things we fight? We would be immune to all of it. So, it's important, I think, to keep it, but then it also means that if we die somewhere, it's probably just bad luck. Just a series of bad rolls. which doesn't feel like a legitimate way to lose either. So in games with RNG like this, though, it's all about being able to hedge those bad rolls. That's something I learned playing a lot of XCOM 2. You know, it's not so much about being lucky all the time. It's about hedging your rolls. So if you do roll badly, limiting how badly you can roll and what you're going to do if you do roll badly. And this is obviously not much different. But sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes bad luck is all it takes. Mixed in with a little bit of bad decision. I don't know if we're gonna get this last guy, because he's really booking it, but we can try. There he goes. Yeah, he wants him. Look at that prime. Oh, you're never gonna get a better opportunity to attack me than that. Or are you? 6,000 experience. Beautiful. Some furs. We did it for the XP. Really. Actually, let's back to camp. I want you to repair. Training's great and all. It is. How did you misplace that? It's that damn Alp mask just giving us terrible, terrible nightmares. All of the time. How could you misplace it? Well, at least we got a fair amount of food? Question mark? I think it's food. Hey, if you can eat it, it's food. Let's go to the tavern here. I think we deserve a nice drink. Yeah, and apparently they are having bandit issues. Perfect. Perfect. And your berries are still cheap, which is strange to me, but acceptable. Let's grab ourselves a drink. Maybe you should travel when the moon is out. About Pillager's Camp the other day, full of treasure, said, northwest of here. Really? Really? You want me to take a Pillager's Camp? I've heard it's full of treasures. It is northwest of here, but the question is, where is that? Hopefully right here, but could be anywhere. I'd like to go find out on our own. They were offering up a lot of money for it, but we'll see. There's a bandit warlord, which instantly makes me interested. Sword master, which makes me slightly less interested. I would rather fight them at night. Hang out for a bit, try to get your mood up. Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything, but that's okay. Some raiders, marksman, master. I don't think the sword is really going to do us a lot of good. So most likely just whip on out the axe. There he is. Looks like he's carrying the Spear of Destiny there. Okay, great. All right. Alright. I would like to stab this guy down if we can. Mr. Rancid Richard, which is a rather great name, but I don't know if we're going to get that opportunity. Truth be told. Oof. He's a hard one to hit. I mean, yeah, he's shield walling, but 59%. That is to suck. At least we cut this guy's arm. That does make me feel a little bit better. He's got lith. Ugh. I hate you. I am coming for your face. You will not be pleased about it. Whoa, that sucked. Did we just roll a miss on all of them? Oh, because I am overwhelmed. Not a lot. Whatevs, man. Whatevs. Alright. Get that overwhelm off me. Very much like to take this spot, but of course he's on it, so. Our armor is starting to really get chewed up thanks to these archers and other people. He wants to run. I will take advantage of that. He must be too exhausted to move. Be my guess then. There we go. Perfect. I really want to get him, but that's alright. We'll let him go for now. This guy taking pot shots at me is the last thing I really want in life. Run them down, run them down. I want this guy. Hey. This is quite a nasty fight. Got nasty ugly, but we also got 10,000 experience from it, and that is pretty hard to argue. We got a fancy looking wolf helmet and a cloak. Silk embroidered cloak that is made with the finest silks. Those wear it feel as kings. Increases the resolve. Melt armor that is crafted with beaten gold says to truly stand out. We'll take a look at them, but considering the armor is 300 for 43, that might not be that great. And of course the spear, which for a one-handed spear, I like that it's actually named after him. That's pretty awesome. This would be great for the right build, but Prince Jarn's Murder Hands Golden Lamar on Huluk. It's quite the mouthful. I do like that it's called a Murder Hand. Murder Hands Golden Lamar. Or however you say it. Lemlar? I don't know, I'm not French. I mean, for a pokey stick, it's a pretty decent pokey stick. It rolled high on durability, which is, kind of stupid and annoying, but it's really not that bad. Uh, 10,000 experience, though, that's always a good time. Let's go ahead, set some of that stuff to repair, particularly you and you. I don't see us keeping the pokey stick. Just cause what am I really gonna do with it? Same with this guy. I don't know what I'm really doing with it. Obviously they're two completely different weapons, but still. What is life? You know? So that's 49 hours. Which doesn't really surprise me. That armor's gonna take forever to repair. We'll give it a bit of time here and see what happens. It's probably going to cost me more tools than I even have. Just make sure it is repairing. Ever so slightly. So at least try to sell some of this. Hopefully they don't have... Oh, they still do. That's fine. It just means I'll sell stuff for more money. Like I said, gray helmet, but we won't be using it, unfortunately. Same with all these shields and stuff. What's up? What? Okay, 5 minutes. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we really got a lot of inventories out of there. I'm surprised. We got a crap ton of loot. I should probably buy some tools. How does this compare to what we use? Just out of curiosity. 50 to 85, that's a huge range. And the fact that we can swing it twice really is what sells me on it. However, we could use a shield with this. 20 and 80. This ignores a lot more armor. It is considerably more effective. I just feel like we should get a noble sword if can be, and maybe use that with a shield sometime if we really wanted to. I don't know. Let's maybe keep it for now. I'm not really sure why, but let's just keep it for now. Pair up a bit. It's a long time to spend repairing, but oof. Let's help you get on the road, because we're nice people. That's what nice people do. Yeah, still seems pretty safe for the time being. I think the only thing we're really looking to repair is this guy, which is going to take a long time and a lot of tools. But I want to rip this guy apart and look at him, but I don't want to do that until we have him fully repaired. Just because I'm concerned about that bug. So, that means paying Don a lot of money to sit around and eat whatever we have on us. I think it's just what we're going to do for now. He is your fork, as he should be. Okay. I mean, it's dead sexy. I think we can all agree on that. There's a nice cloak. Alright. Let's put on our main guy here. Something would have to be really nice to replace this Hexen redback silk cloak. Just the reduction to damage to the body from ranged. And I mean, that made a huge difference with all those master archers. Just take my word on it. Plus resolve, like nothing's gonna really ever compare to that. Even what we have on here, I think is better. 340 and 7. 3 almost 40 and 6. I mean, exactly. This guy though, 147 and 24. Per 2. It is less fatigue, but that durability is 180 and 28. 180 and 27, so it's better for that at least. Or 147, 24. It's more durability. For 3 fatigue, I mean, it looks awesome, but I don't think it's that great. It's just a real shame. It is a real shame. We're not talking a tremendous amount, but 30 points could be a big difference, especially when it is scaling to what we have. So interesting loot for sure. Let me know your thoughts. I don't know quite what to make of that, to be perfectly honest. I think we're just gonna go ahead and sell it though. At least this crap. I just don't see a reason to keep a hold of it. We'll appreciate it for what it is, which is expensive stuff we can make money off of, but other than that, we just kind of have a lot of things on us that I don't think we really need. Again. Once again. Oh well. It's been a tremendous amount of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Do let me know your thoughts. I hope everything is going well. And of course, I hope to see you again soon. Take care.